Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our physics class. I am your physics teacher from United Public School, Tandoor. Okay, what we are discussing now? We are discussing the 9th class 3rd chapter. What is that? Laws, motions. Okay, laws of motions. What is law? Law is nothing but the rules. Okay, what is motion? Motion is nothing but movement. Okay. In this chapter, what we are discussing? We are discussing the how many rules and how many conditions we are applicable on when the body is in motion state. Okay. In the universe, we have the two states only. What is that? The state of rest and state of motion. In this chapter, we are dealing with the state of motion. Okay. When the body is in state of motion, it will travel from one point to another point. Means that how many conditions, how many laws, how many rules is applicable on that. How many conditions will be applicable when the body is in motion state. Okay, ma, up to that clear? In that also we are discussing about the force, type of force. In that balanced force and unbalanced force we are discussing, and the first law of motion we are discussing. In that we are discussing about the force and type of force. Okay, in that type of force in balanced force and unbalanced force, and also we are discussing about the Newton first law and inertia and momentum. Also we are discussing nama. Today we are discussing about the Newton's second law of motion. Okay, Newton's second law of motion we are discussing. First we have to discuss about the formula. Then second law of motion deal with the situation when we net force acting on the body. Okay, ma. What is the statement? The second law of motion is deal with when the body is in motion. Okay, when the body is in motion, the situation of motion. Okay, when the situation of motion, when the forces act on the body, when we apply the force on the body. Okay, what will happen? It will be the body will be oscillate. Okay, the body will be oscillate. When what is the statement? When the net force act on a body, it produces acceleration in the body in the direction of net force. Okay, when we apply the force, what will happen? It produces the acceleration. It produces the acceleration in the body. When which direction? When the force is applied, that direction also move. When we apply here the pen, when we apply the force, the body will be oscillate. And which direction? When the force is applied, this direction only, na. The body also move on this direction only. Can you see the picture, ma'am? Okay. What will happen when we apply the net force? Net force means additional of force. Okay, ma'am. When we say the muscular force we are acting, which force we are apply? A muscular force means that net force. Okay. When we apply the force, that object will be oscillate, na, ma'am. The object will be oscillate. When we apply the force, the body will be oscillate. That is the second law of motion. Okay, it is the first condition. What is the second condition, ma? The magnitude of acceleration is directly proportional to the force. Okay, means that the force is directly proportional to the acceleration. When we force apply the more, the acceleration is more. When we force apply the less, the acceleration will be less. It is directly proportional to each other. Okay, the acceleration and force is directly proportional to each other, ma. When we apply the force more, the acceleration will be more. Okay. Can you see this picture? Here the first example is there. The object will be the same. Okay, the mass of both the objects is same. Means that when we apply the less amount of force, the body will be accelerate. Means the body will be moved with small acceleration. When the mass is small, when the mass is same, both the mass is same. When the apply the force is more, when the application of force is more, means that the body will be oscillate more. Means a small force and small acceleration, large force, large acceleration. Means that the acceleration and force is directly proportional to each other. Okay. When we apply more force, the body will be move more acceleration. The small force, body will be moved to small acceleration. Up to that clear, ma'am? With the help of this picture, the condition will be satisfied. What is the second condition? This acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. Inversely proportional to the mass of the body. Okay. The mass will be more. The acceleration is small. The mass will be small. The acceleration is more. Okay. When we apply the force, when we apply this less amount of force. Okay. What is the condition, man? The acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass of the body. The mass is more, the acceleration is less. The acceleration is less, the mass will be more. Okay. With the help of this condition, we are understanding what that. Here the mass is more, okay. Here mass is very less. When we apply the force, what will happen? Here the mass is very less, okay. Mass is very less. When we apply the force, the acceleration is more. Means it moved the more fast, okay. It moved the fast because acceleration is more. Because the mass is very less, means that the acceleration is less. The mass will be acceleration. The mass is less. Acceleration also more, okay. Acceleration is more. When the mass is more, the acceleration is less, okay. When we apply the force on the large body, what will happen? Okay, ma, here large body is there. When we apply the same amount of force, the acceleration very less, ma, because the mass is full. Can you see this picture? The object, here body is there, here one person is there, here object is there. He force here apply the same amount of force, but the body is less. It cannot be oscillate, okay. Cannot be acceleration is not possible here. Compared to this one, the body is there, the object is there, ma, okay. The object is. Okay, here the one person is want to move this object, ma. Here apply the same amount of force, but it is a 40 kg. It can move easily. It can be oscillate easily, but compared to this one is a 400 kg, ma. It is not possible. It is a small amount of acceleration is there, but it is a large amount of acceleration is there. Because of that, it is inversely proportional to each other, ma. Okay. We can write it as, ma, acceleration is directly proportional to F and acceleration directly inversely proportional to the 1 by m. Means that we can write it as A is equals to F by m. F by m means that acceleration directly proportional to m and acceleration inversely proportional to acceleration is directly proportional to F, but acceleration is inversely proportional to m. Okay, we want the value of F, na. F is equals to, here divide here, go to the side, it become multiple, okay. F is directly proportional to AM, okay, AM. F is directly proportional to MA, when putting the as a proportion, when K as a proportionality constant. When we remove the proportionality, what we get, na, K, okay. F is equals to MA, okay, MA. The SI unit K is equals to 1, nama. When we put the value of K, the F is equals to MA. What we get, this is the formula of second law of motion, ma. We are discussing the second law of motion. What is the F is equals to ma. This is the second law of motion. Later we are discussing about the units and units of motion, and also we are take another definition. Also we have to learn about the second law of motion. This is the one definition. Today we are discussing about the one definition of second law of motion. On the next class we are discussing about the next another definition of second law of motion, and I am taking and also we are discussing about the example of that definition. Okay, ma, today's class is completed. Just you have to complete your notes till that. Thank you.